today we'll go in detail into what we were doing yesterday, even more detailed on what we should be doing when we meet there. So the first thing is that today we are going to look at what is awareness and what is not awareness. Anyone would like to add something? What is awareness and what is not awareness? When we say awareness, sati, what it really transforms. Or when we say you need to be aware, like we say awareness of breath or mindfulness of breath. What does that mean? Or just awareness or mindfulness? What do you think?
Realizing that breath is coming or not.
I did not understand what you said. Veena, I did not understand.
Can you realize that breath is coming inside and going outside? How it is going inside and coming out?
No. Now we use the word aware. What you need to be aware? So the question we should ask is, what are we supposed to be aware? Yeah. No answers? Fine. The awareness is about what is real and what is unreal. That's the awareness. There's no other awareness. Okay. There can't be any other awareness other than that awareness. So when we see, hear, taste, touch, smell, and think, these are the 6 ways of doing something. So when we do that, there is an awareness. There should be an awareness that what you are seeing is not the reality. It's an apparent reality. It's apparent. Apparent as in something out there. Let's say I'm seeing Niket. It's an apparent reality. But if I focus my attention, so focus and attention, if I focus on the eyes or on the nose or anywhere in the face, it reveals something else. It reveals blankness. There's nothing as a person which I thought it is. Okay, then I find that everyone has the same hole, maybe big or small, it doesn't matter, but everybody has the same ear, nose, mouth, eye sockets like this. So then I don't have to really say this is a human. It's a symbolization rather than really out there. So the body is of a human, and the body can be of a dog, a body can be of a cat, a body can be of a rat, a body can be whatever. But those labels have not got anything to do with what it is. because they all have the same thing. So then I do the third one, which is observation. I start keenly observing that head hairs is just head hairs. They're nobody's. Body hair is body hair. The same way skin is skin, flesh is flesh. So there's no person, there's no an entity which is having this. And if I can be in that awareness, meaning if I know that this is apparent reality and that is the actual, when there's nothing, no thing out there, in truth and fact, meaning I'm able to see it's not there at all. Then the illusion is gone. Now, what is the illusion in Pali is the abhinandana. It is relishing it. So I'm relishing the relationship because it truly exists. Now I get into nibbidha, meaning I get disillusioned by that. Abhinandana is Pali word to say to enjoy. So I'm enjoying the company of, say, Madhulika or Niket or Aryu or whatever it is. Or in few more weeks with Bobby or with Shaniel and like that. But if I extensively watch, I don't find anything as the person which I'm associating with. So now I can see there is no person out there. There is a person in conventional sense. So there's no atta as an all-inclusive soul or all-inclusive person, personality, or whatever it is, except for that there is a consciousness. There's a conscious experience, both sides. If I look at Aryu, he's having the same reflective experience as I am doing it. So in the mind, I am talking to Aryu, and in his mind, he's talking to Vilas. But in reality, he's not talking to anyone, nor I'm talking to anyone. In fact, I'm talking to myself. There's no person to hear to what I'm saying because there's no person there. If there was a person, then he can hear. When there is no person, what can he hear? What exists is only these eye sockets and ear sockets and the nose socket and the mouth. What else is there? So there is no reference. Like I was talking about near shore, far shore. So when I meet, let's say, Aryu in December, I'm seeing what? Not Aryu at all. I'm seeing a body. Where is Aryu apart from the body? So if we come to airport and pick up Aryu and many more people, is there a person really coming? It's a body. And once a person dies, he's called as a dead body, but it's still a body. Right? So now we have a living body and a dead body, but still a body. So the real fact is I'm not meeting Aryu. I've got nothing to do with Aryu. at all. And Aryu has got nothing to do with me. On the same token, Shaniel has got nothing to do with me, or I have got nothing to do with Shaniel, even though he's called Shaniel and I'm called Vilas. So when Shaniel is going to come to the airport, he is coming there to pick up a body, actually. But in this case, the body is able to walk like this with some suitcase. Right. What if by the time I land there, that this body lands there, the legs are inoperable? So I will say, I'm not able to walk. Then they bring a wheelchair. Now I go, meaning this body is now moved on a wheelchair. And then, for all surprise, Shaniel is going to meet a person sitting on a wheelchair, which shocks him off. I say, I don't know, Shaniel, I couldn't walk. This is Australia, and I don't have insurance. So the first job to be done is to take me to the hospital, not to his house. So the reality then is this body is going to hospital, not I have anything to do with hospital. This body is going to hospital and they're going to check the body, not me. They're going to check the legs or the knee or whatever it is. And then they'll say what has to be done. So now, if I am Nibbida, the illusion that it's my leg is gone. Because if it were my leg, would I have ensured that this would happen? No, it would have been in my control, obviously. But since it is not in my control, I have to just watch it. This is the witness. I have to watch whatever is happening. So at this moment, what is happening? At this moment, this body is undergoing pain. That's it. Not I am in pain. I've got nothing to do with pain or pleasure. This body is undergoing pain, or this body is not undergoing pain. Let's take a positive example. As soon as I get down from flight, I'm able to jog, which the doctors have said that you can't be able to jog. And to my surprise, I can jog. It's amazing because the ACL tear is got fixed against the wishes of the doctor. Now the question comes, did I do something to fix that? Nothing was done to fix it, actually. So if we see this, a very subtle thing is mind versus reality. Mind is created reality. Reality is not created. And now I don't have mind. It doesn't mean that there's no mind. There's no concept of mind. And hence Buddha says beyond mind and body. We are seeing the reality. The reality here is that I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not doing the jogging. I'm able to make the body do that. Or I'm not able to make the body do that. But presently, as it stands, I can walk. I can do brisk walking, but I can't jog. I can't jog means this body, since it doesn't have ACL, is torn. So you can't do it. Whereas Bobby, who had the same ACL tear, he had operation, he can run because it's fixed. He's got it fixed. But in my case, cannot fix it. That's the only difference. So now what I see, can I jog or can the body jog? You see the way of putting it. The body cannot jog. Where? The body is not hungry. Where? I am hungry. That's fine to say. But internally, I've got nothing to do with hunger. This body is hungry. You need to feed it back because it's emptied. It's digested. So what you do? Fill it up. What you fill it up, don't have to worry. Just fill it up. Let there be nutrients. That's it. That's the only request. Let there be nutrients. Good nutrients. Or nutritious, whatever you want to call that. So that the ojas is there. So then that means this body can last a long time. This is fair. So I just did awareness. So unaware means like what Goenka says in Hindi, murchita, unconscious. What are you unconscious of? Unconsciousness is I am Vilas. And I'm 100% sure I'm Vilas. I'm 100% sure I'm from India. I'm 100% sure I have a wife. I'm 100% sure I have a son. I'm 100% sure that I have this house. But then one intelligent person comes to my house and he says, Vilas, are you sure you have a house and wife and all of this? I say, yes, 100%. Supposing you go to sleep now, do you remember your family? And I would say, yes. I see. Okay. That means dreams are not coming, if what you're saying. I say, your dreams are coming. Oh, good. So the dreams are coming. What happened to your family? Then I say, they are there. At this moment, the dream has come. It did not push out your family. Yes, I don't have any control over the dream. Excellent. Now, after a while, it went into deep sleep. At that time, even the dream got pushed out. Not only that, even you got pushed out. Because now you don't have any reference at all to say who you are, of which citizen are you, of which country are you, which house you are staying, and what money you have, or what family you have. You have no idea. I say, yes, that's correct. I certainly have no idea. Then he asked me one question. Vilas, doesn't it mean that you should now find out about that? Because all that you are doing is just 18 hours. Or maybe if you're sleeping for 8 hours, then only 16 hours. Or if you're sleeping for 10 hours, that's only 14 hours. That means whatever you're calling as I is just 14 hours then. And each hour is representing death. So 1 hour gone. You're closer to dissolution by 13 hours. 2 hours gone. Then you are closer to death by how many? If it's 14 hours, 13 gone, 12. 10 hours gone, 4 hours to go. So that means you being there as Vilas is only 14 hours. assuming you sleep 10 hours. If not, it is 16 hours, assuming you sleep 8 hours. Or 18 hours. It's an assumption that you sleep for 6 hours only. So then, can you call this one real? For whatever reason. And I would say no. It's unreal. Why? It doesn't stay. That's the reason it's called anicca. It doesn't stay. And whatever doesn't stay ends with dukkha. And whatever is dukkha is anatta. Now I understood that with every hour gone, I is gone. So when I woke up in the morning at 4:30, now it is 9 o'clock. 4.5 hours of I is gone. So the rupa is gone. The feeling is gone. The perception is gone. The preparation or the volitions, I will do like this, I'll do like that, is also gone. And the conscious experience of vilas for that 4.5 hours is also gone. So now I don't have anyone. What can I do? Now, is it a point I can make that I exist or I don't exist? Is that a point? I sometimes exist, I sometimes don't exist. Is that a point? No, makes absurd. So then, our existence is based upon the clinging to what I wanted to be. So now I wanted to be a father. So I become for the next 18 hours father. I wanted to be a son. The next 18 hours, I'm a son. The next 18 hours, I'm a husband. For the next 18 hours, I'm something. For the next 18 hours, I'm an Indian. For the next 18 hours, I have millions of dollars in my account. But is erased. Just like the slate is erased out. So now the only question here, if I wake up, means if that consciousness comes back, and then there is existence. What if the consciousness doesn't come back? It's gone. That means they can easily pick this body, put it in a ears van, and take it to the crematorium and burn it. That's all they can do. Because it was a body from the beginning. It was only two, living body and non-living body. Living something, non-living is anyway material. This, instead of calling living body and non-living body, we can say animated and inanimated. There's no animation. There's no movement. We call it as a dead. So if I'm a father, for the next 18 hours, every hour representing the death of the father, till the night comes and makes it dissolve. So then the question comes, am I not in sleep even now? Yes. So I'm sleeping for 24 hours. By making these relationships be true. Now I'm awakened to reality because these relationships are fictitious and hence there is nothing to be associated. That's gone. If that's all for today on this practice, then we can do the 5 khandhas in this. But first, let's look at just the awareness. Awareness, two parts. Awareness as a person, which is false, and awareness without a person, which is the truth. So one is yoniso manasikara, which means you go to the root and see what it is. And one is ayoniso manasikara, where you believe whatever you see is real. That means I being Vilas is real. Okay. Then with relation to me, everything exists. I exist, so everything has to exist. But when I sleep, everything is removed. And now from that, we can take a cue that is unreal, it's anicca. And hence, nibbidha has to happen. Nibbidha means disillusionment. Then we come to viraga, which we'll take later. No urgency that we should cover all of this today. And we've already covered this, but we have not covered like step by step activity. So what we need to do, to look at this. Every hour going is anicca. Every minute going is arising, passing away. You are the witness to that going. But if you say, I am, you're coming and you're going, you're coming and you're going. So the mind is coming, the mind is going. So we've seen the chitta. It's just an experience coming, an experience going. No person can be found. That's it for today. Any questions? It is short for practice. All good then? Yes, Madhukarji.
Now that's it.
No.
Yeah, I think it is one of the very uh, challenging thing. I cannot call it a tough, challenging thing to be in sati. And especially, I just wish to know, like, we have got a different role to play, like as a father, as a son, and a job. I'm supposed to deliver some duties, some act, which has got a definite intent and definite output is expected from my me as a job. So of course we be sati, but how we see and observe these changes which are well intended. Suppose if I have to go in an operation theater, I'm supposed to be a surgeon. If I'm taking the round, I should be a strict person, etc., etc. So, is it not that how I should maintain my position as a sati or as a witness?
In fact, Madhukarji, if you are in sati, you don't have to struggle all of that at all.
Yes, sir.
So let's say you are a surgeon, and if you are aware that you're playing a role of a surgeon, this question doesn't even come. Because as a surgeon, you have to be strict with the patient. Because there is a patient, you're a surgeon. Or rather, since there is a patient, you're a doctor. If there are no patient, there can't be any doctor. So patient is a way of saying somebody is come to hospital. And when we
Sati means I wish to say that how I should lose my identity as a I, me, and something like that.
yes, because you're seeing it is changing based upon what you've taken as a role.
Ah.
There is no real person out there to do a surgery, right? Are you a real surgeon? And the answer is no. You're playing the role of a surgeon. And you have 18 hours to do the surgery or whatever as a doctor. No, you have 8 hours.
बस तो मैडम को पूछ के
So the thing what we need to do is to really see as it is. And as it is that you're playing a role. You're the witness to that role. You're not the role. That's awareness. If by chance I take myself to be Vilas, then I am the father or I'm the husband. And with that comes the dukkha. Because if you see, I have only 18 hours to lead life before the dissolution happens. So if I don't want it to dissolve, then what should happen? Should come out of that role. That's the only way. That means I should come out of Vilas. But with Vilas, I can't do much. Is it fine?
yes sir.
Okay, so yes. Mrityunjay, go ahead.
Well, now, well, as far a while ago, you were using the sentence of this body and like that as a reference point of view. My question is, so the same Jiddu Krishnamurti was also telling that this body. So how to differentiate but from his point of view and from Buddha's point of view? That this body reference.
No, in your mind, you are supposed to do that rather than verbally saying that.
Okay.
What Jiddu was doing is to call himself the speaker because he was physically trying to do that. He was physically distancing himself. Meaning, it's like taking the other view and saying that I will not even go to the language. So some people do that. Even Goenkaji talks about it in one of his sermon, where somebody having an elephant in a temple. So the government wanted to take over that, and then that elephant was left. So this person came and spoke to Goenkaji saying that this temple, where this elephant is, your temple or your elephant. And then the Goenkaji was worried that when did I started having elephants? So then after that he understood that there's a tradition where you don't take it as yours. You say your. even though it is mine, I'll put it on the other person. It's your temple and your elephant, like that. So Jiddu Krishnamurti took it to be the other side of it, saying that this speaker, as though it is a non-living thing. Language is a language. Buddha also says
Okay.
use the adivachana the way it is. You should use the grammar and all that. That's just for consumption. There's nothing special about it.
Okay,
Yes,
sir, thank you, sir.
sure. Madhukarji, kahiye. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, sati is one of the seven enlightening factors. And when I'm till now, what I make me understood is that all these seven factors, they help each other to increase their power and potential. So I was just wait. I feel that it's not a seven factor, but seven torch lightning all opposite, like they enlighten each other, help each other. So I wish to know any suggestion from your side to strengthen the sati.
That's the whole objective of From Tomorrow. So I've just gave an introduction of what it is, and then we work out till I go to Australia.
So in the Australia, we are going to have same morning, evening, 1 hour lectures.
1 p.m.
Per matter.
1 p.m. is
Okay.
8:30 for India.
Okay, so okay.
We'll be having afternoon session, Australia time.
But for us, for India, it's like 8:30.
Yes, that will not change.
Okay.
But when it comes to evening, I can't do it because 8 o'clock India time is 12:30.
So if the link is available, where we can attend. I mean, I can attend.
No, what I'm saying is, so I will 8 o'clock means 3:30 in India. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is 3:30 in India. So we'll have 3:30 to 4:30 afternoon. Whoever attends, attends. Otherwise, the video is there.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Sure. Okay, so should we end? All right, then good day to everyone and meet you tomorrow.